on, guys? It's Joe Medlow with Next Level Auto Detail. I just got done washing and decontaminating this SL63 Rentec edition. This thing has well over 600 horsepower. I've been using the Mother's Speed Clay 2.0 and I am very, very impressed with it. I'm very pleased with the results. Now, I am not a big fan of synthetic clay mitts and other synthetic clay blocks, but using this product, I think I'm starting to change my mind. So I'll bring you guys in and we'll talk more about it. All right, so I haven't been the biggest fan of synthetic clay blocks or clay mitts. I don't think that they're as effective as a traditional clay bar. Yes, they're very effective, they're time efficient, they cover a lot of surface area, but overall I never really understood all the hype that was surrounded by these little synthetic clay blocks. All right, so let's do a fast showcase on why I like this and why I'm not the biggest fan of this. All right, so we're gonna use the Nanoskin clay block. It's the medium, and I'm gonna go over why specifically I was just never really a huge fan of these. This is just uber rinseless, mixed at detail spray ratio. I have many articles and many videos on. We'll post a link in the description below. So obviously you lube it and you see what just happened there, how it's unstable, how it flops all over. Now, believe it or not, it could leave a little black marring mark that you could easily remove. It's not the biggest deal in the world, but when it grabs, it's unstable. You see that, how it kind of flops all over the place? You could be going, and then the moment you don't provide enough lubrication, it's just very unstable. And I really don't find them to be all that effective at removing the contamination. So I'm going through all of this effort, all of this time, it's unstable, and I just really wasn't a big fan. Now with this, notice the ergonomic design that it has. You could see how much more planted. It has like a lower center of gravity, if that makes sense. And you could see the design. It's very ergonomic. So you put your fingers there, spray, and it's just so much more balanced. It's so much more controlled. It doesn't feel top heavy. Now, I did find that this removes contamination very effectively. I had heavy contamination on the past few cars that I've done, and this did a fantastic job at removing all the contamination, and it has some bite. So the reason why I feel this is more effective at removing contamination than the Nanoskin is for a numerous amount of reasons. So on the face of these pads, they're two completely different textures. This is more like a plain smooth texture, and this has like a pebble face with dots on it. So this has a smooth texture, which means you have to provide more lubrication because of the smooth surface area, so it's making more contact. This breaks up that contact. So when you have your lubrication, those pebbles kind of give you less friction. It's less grabby, but effective at agitating the contamination, if that makes sense. Texture face is good for lubrication, and it's good at agitating the contamination. As this, there's so much surface area, and that's why it's just unstable. You see that? So now let's go over why this is unstable and why this isn't unstable. So the reason why these two products perform differently is because they're designed differently. Look at this, there's no backing whatsoever. It's just all interface, like a foam pad, and this. So this is wobbly, and there's nothing to stabilize. With this, look, the interface is this big. So look at the difference in the size of the interface. This is all sponge, and the only sponge is right here, and this is like a backing plate. So with that backing plate, you have scrubbing power, you have control, balance, and it's very effective. So this is a lot more effective at gliding, at removing contamination, being smooth. This is a phenomenal product. So I just wanted to make this quick video for you guys to kind of share my experience with this thing, and I really, really like it. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I actually do, but I love it. I'm a big believer in traditional clay bars. I've never liked clay substitutes, but this has found its way into my arsenal. This is the complete opposite of the Nanoskin. Whatever's bad about this is literally the complete opposite. And I absolutely love it. For the price point, around 20 bucks, it can't be beat. Very, very effective. I have not tried the Griot's Garage block yet, but that particular product seems to have a higher center of gravity, which might make it unstable. This, the ergonomics of this design, everything about it makes sense. With your hand, the pressure, the pebbled face. So it has less friction, it glides across, and it's very effective at removing contamination. So I hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you did enjoy the video, give it a like. Make sure you're subscribed for our future video. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Time is all we have. I want to spend it right. No fear of what's to come. Just hold me close tonight.